Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the EMA plus ADX. But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the EMA plus ADX indicator. But before we do, I want to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 67 indicators, and out of those 67 indicators, 19 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set. The best ones so far we're able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch that video to understand the context of how it was able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 19 indicators and get out there and start profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with this here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, today's indicator is the EMA plus ADX. It is a TradingView member created indicator. And the creator of the indicator has made it super simple on us. Has these lines, different colored lines here. And each line's a little bit different, ADX, and then one's in EMA, so on. But they have actually coded in these little signals, S for short, and let's see if I can find one, B for buy. And so pretty simple. Basically all we have to do is play the chart and watch for either an S to pop up or a B to pop up, telling us to either go short or to go long. Now, one thing I am going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and hide the EMAs there. There's really no reason to have them on chart. And I'm going to bump up the... I don't think it did much. That's alright. I'm going to take out the bar colors there because it actually has an exit and an exit for either long or short built into this as well. But again, we're using our own, and so I'm not going to follow that specific indicator's exit strategy in this particular case. And so, again, we are waiting for an S to go short, or we are looking for a B to buy, indicating going long. And that's how we are going to trade this indicator today. Alright, there is a B right there. That is our first signal to go long. And it does appear as though it turned around and went right back down and got stopped out. We're going to measure it off here. Yes, it does appear as though it did come down and hit the stop. It also did it on this one right here also. So unfortunately, that is two long signals and two that got stopped out. So not great to start with here. Let's see what this one is doing. Looks like it did the same thing right there, where it gave us a short signal, but then jumped right up, stopped us out on the long side, and another right there. So Yeah, not looking too good to start with this indicator, but you know what I say, you can't make assumptions as to what is going to happen with an indicator. All we can do is just let it play out and see where we get once we add up all the trades. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's keep plugging along here, see what we can get out of this thing. We're about midway through the year now, and it's still not doing that great. Picked up one winning trade there. Let's see. Still hasn't stopped out there. So yeah, we'll just keep plugging along here. See what we get once we get to the end of it here. We're getting close to the end of the year now. Not too much longer. Let's see if we get a few more signals going on here. So there was a buy signal there, and there. Unfortunately, got stopped out again. Let's see if we get any more. Maybe. And nope, that looks like the end of the year there. So I can already tell that this one is not going to meet the criteria. We'll go ahead and count them out though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trades and only 3 of them are winners. And so that definitely is not going to meet the 60% criteria. Yeah, this one just wasn't doing that good. It had this really weird habit of calling trades right at the top of the move as it's getting ready to turn around and drop back out. And one thing that I fell victim to early on in my trading was that I would test indicators such as this, and I would say to myself, "Oh well, looky there! Every time it gives me a signal, it seems like it's right at the end of a trend happening, and so I should take the opposite position every time it gives me a signal to go long. I should just short it, and every time it gives me a signal to go short, I should buy it." But the problem is that you often it's just not going to work out in your favor. You can see that there are instances where almost every single time that it gave a buy signal, it did turn around and drop back out on you, and pull out a reversal. But you can also see that there were many times that it gave a short. Actually, every single winning trade here was a short. You can see that there are many times it gave a short that it did not reverse. And so, yeah, don't fall victim to that reverse psychology type thing. That usually comes from from frustration from losing over and over and over and over and over. That's where it came from me. I lost over and over and over and over, and watching my account just get drawn down and drawn down and drawn down and drawn down. And it led to me just out of pure frustration going, every time I enter a trade long, it goes short on me. It goes down. And every time I enter a trade short, it goes up on me. And so I should just do the opposite, right? And so yeah, don't fall victim to that game. You'll find that the odds do not work out in your favor. And another thing that I wanted to mention was that you will find, and I've mentioned this before, you'll find that in a lot of indicators that the creator isn't really creating an indicator for it to be successful. That's not the reason why a lot of these people create the indicator. To be raw honest with you, they create the indicator because they like coding, they like math, they like creating things, and so for them it's fun to just create. And that's what they do. They create indicators, they mix indicators, they tweak indicators and stuff like that. And often when they are doing that, again, they are not doing it because they want the indicator to be successful. They are doing it just because it's fun for them to do. They could care less whether or not the indicator is profitable or not. And so that is where you will run into some indicators that are just absolutely horrible. And some people might think to themselves, well, if it's so horrible, why did the creator even bother, putting it out there? And that's because, again, they just like the validation of creating. And I don't blame them. They spend time and, effort into creating these things, and, they want the world to know that, and that's fine. It's our job to conclude whether or not it is a good indicator or a bad indicator. And so now there are some people out there who create indicators, and while they're creating them, they really are concentrating on either making them better or creating indicators that are really meaningful. And so, not every single person who's creating indicators is doing it for just the fun of it. There are some out there who, truly have purpose behind it. And so, but there are a whole bunch of them that don't. And so, yeah, that's when you will get indicators like this that just, they're just something fun, a novelty to play with. They're never going to get you into a profitable trading environment. And so, all right, with all that being said, this one is going on the no list. Definitely is not going to meet our criteria, and we will move on from here to the next indicator. If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, alright everybody, I will see you on the next video.